My first year of teaching, mindfulness saved my life. These students come in with so much going on at home, and they bring that to the classroom in such a huge way that I had no idea how to handle it. I was crying every day, and just every day I didn't know how I was going to get up in the morning. And I was very lucky during that time to have found mindfulness.
Mindfulness is about becoming our own inner ally. It's about our own self-care. And it's so important to this teaching profession. Slowing down enough so we can hear our own thoughts is the first step on the longest, richest journey we can take, the journey of self-understanding and self-compassion. That's the practice of mindfulness. It's like putting our own oxygen mask on first. I've been a public school teacher for the past 5 years, so I know firsthand the emotional strain and physical exhaustion that come with the job. And the hyper-stimulation of living in the cell phone, social media, and video game age doesn't help. In spite of all this, our staff meetings are steeped in objectives and agendas that ignore the issue of how we're managing this vicarious trauma. It's like the social-emotional component of our work is the elephant in the room. At a recent mindfulness retreat, one of the instructors said, if you talk to other people the way you talk to yourself, you wouldn't have any friends. We all laughed because it rang so true. We don't place emphasis on nurturing ourselves, and so in turn, we're not able to nurture our kids who need it so much.
Schools and teachers are asked to do so much these days, and in fact fill in for parents that are often not there.
It's a hard time in teaching, and kids aren't necessarily coming ready to learn because of all of the stresses.
Mindful literacy is a vehicle, I believe, to get to talk to kids about what's going on in their lives. And it gives them an opportunity to stop and think. These decisions that young people make are so crucial in their lives that it seemed an important project to get involved in. I hope that, in fact, many, many schools begin to adopt it.
So I think getting teachers supported concretely with strategies to help them address more than just the curriculum is really important at this time.
We need a lot of compassion for ourselves when we feel triggered, because in our brains, the amygdala, the brain's smoke detector, sounds the alarm when it thinks we're in danger. We go into the fight, flight, or freeze mode, and the thinking brain goes offline. For teachers, practicing mindfulness for a few minutes each day serves as a reminder for how we want to be with our students, our colleagues, and especially ourselves.
It's about feeling all of the things you normally feel, but noticing that you feel them rather than reacting without making a choice. I notice on days when I begin with mindfulness, I'm able to react with my kids a lot better, and I am calmer. But it's not because mindfulness calms me down, it's because after going through mindfulness, I realize that I have the power to make decisions about the situation at hand and not just react without thinking.
It's as if we're telling ourselves, I stand beside you, I care about you, and I'll protect you. Cultivating this relationship, day by day, breath by breath, pays dividends. With practice, we become able to use mindfulness on the spot in sticky situations.
And a lot of times, I come to the realization that I can handle this situation in a way that doesn't involve anger or stress or yelling. And I'm happier, my kids are happier, and I'm just so thankful to have found this practice.